Well, Mark, have you ever had chicken pox?
I've never had chicken pox, I've never had mumps, measles, I've been pretty lucky. I've never broken a bone.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, according to the International Journal of Toxicology, about 20% of adults who have had the chicken pox are expected to develop shingles, especially in later life. Ed Neuzil, registered nurse practitioner at Allergy, Sinus, and Asthma Family Health Center, explains that the shingles virus lays dormant in those who have had chicken pox.
When we look at the shingles, most of us know somebody that had the shingles. It is a very painful rash that you get. It is something that generally follows what we call a dermatome or a nerve. And not only the rash after it goes away, it's what they call post-herpetic neuralgia, is the effects to the skin. Sometimes can be painful, very sensitive afterwards. They can last for years or the rest of their life. If you've had the chicken pox, it's something you already have in your body. It has to do with your immune system. Stressful times, your immune system isn't quite up to par, so you might be able to see outbreaks in cases like that. But it's something that's already in your body once you've had the chicken pox. The FDA has now approved the shingles vaccine, or the Zostavax, for the prevention of shingles in those individuals 50 and above, because they found that in that group that we weren't treating, by giving the shingles vaccine or the Zostavax, we can reduce the incidence of shingles by 70%, which I think is dramatic. The one thing with the shingles vaccine, if they get the vaccine, you want to avoid being around individuals that are immunocompromised. So anybody that's got HIV, chemotherapy, pregnant women, little babies, you would want to avoid any contact with them for generally 5 to 7 days.
Neuzil also points out that shingles is most common in the elderly, with half of all cases involving those older than 60. You can find a link to that story as well as contact information for Allergy, Sinus, and Asthma Family Health Center in the Villages by clicking the Rash of Shingles story link at yourhometownhealth.com.